Welcome to yet another riveting episode. And what had happened was I made a huge mess all over the kitchen to make homemade whipped cream because Costco, I know, there are people starving in third world countries and AI is soon going to be sentient and kill us all. We have no whipped cream at Costco. It is painful. We've wandered the aisles countless times for several trips. We can't find it anywhere. So I saw this friendly man on one of the YouTube short things, and he was like, "Oh, I used to be a manager for Starbucks, and we made whipped cream for our drinks all the time, super easy." I probably overcomplicated things. But what had happened was I got the little stuff he recommended, all the little tools and all that stuff. And he says, "Oh, you gotta, get it." So the technical terms. And so I ordered what I thought was right. It is not right. CO2 is for soda only. CO2 will cause whipped cream to explode all over the kitchen. This is the cleanest our kitchen has. I had to take and clean everything one by one, and it reeked because it wasn't just heavy cream I put in there. I put in some syrup, vanilla syrup, to make it taste. And yeah, so that didn't work out. And I highly recommend you don't do what I did and use CO2 chargers. Now I went to Amazon and I found some whipped cream specific. It says it on the box, so I'm hoping that's not false advertising. It has been a day. We went to the vet and Phyllis, we don't know what she has, poor little thing. So she had like a tumor looking thing in her vulva of all places, and it was excruciating. So whenever you pick a Frenchie up their arms, if you try and pick them up by their arms. Well, we couldn't do that because she had this horrible, it had like an infection on top of like what we thought was a tumor, but it was not a tumor because they gave her some antibiotics and in a week it disappeared. And they found like some cancerous cells, but they can't identify it as lymphoma. They're very perplexed by this, which is, you never want your doctor perplexed, but then maybe we're doing some rounds of chemo with her, so maybe this will work to eradicate whatever is going on. I don't know. She had surgery maybe 2 weeks ago. No, gosh, it was longer than that. Jeez, where have I been? About a month ago. And they extracted a big mass there, and with lymphoma, they say you can't remove it because it spreads, but this was a solid mass. And yet, then when they did an initial test, they couldn't find anything, but they said there was something peculiar. So then they sent it out for more tests. I don't know if this is all to make money, because let me tell you, we have bought ourselves a good, solid Honda Civic worth of stuff in her. Holy crap, this is expensive. And pet insurance is just a joke. It's no different than human insurance. It's obscenely expensive and covers absolutely nothing. So, any bees, our poor little baby. But today, she's been the best she's ever been. She's in high spirits. So, we're keeping our fingers crossed that hopefully whatever's going on with her is going to be fixed. I still think if you look at one of my past videos, I'll try to remember or learn how to put one of those links at the end of this video that takes you to the don't use those plug-in air freshener things. The moment we got those, she started having issues. But because we're not the sharpest tool in the shed, we didn't put 2 and 2 together. Anyhow, the video goes all into depth about it. So don't do it. Bottom line. Anywho's will be. So what happened next? Oh, I did that. Oh, this weekend. That's why I'm doing the video a little early, and I'm going to edit it early. Still being released on Tuesdays, because I know that my 0 followers out there are waiting with bated breath for the release of my next video. But we're doing a Smile Brunchin on Sunday, and you're like, what's a Smile Brunchin? So Smile is this program in DC, which is an amazing program. It is for LGBTQA plus. There's a lot now, but it's for us unique individuals that have been kicked out of the home, no place to go. So these are teenagers with nowhere else to turn, and this place will take them in, provide them counseling, shelter, help them get an apartment. It has done wonders to turn their lives around. This has been a great program where they're around common folk, and they've got counselors who understand what their plight is, and it is an amazing program. And so once a year, they liquor us up, starting at 10:30 a.m. They liquor us up, and then once we're sufficiently lubricated, they dash us all into this room for auctions. And so then we go through and we auction stuff. We spend an obscene amount of money on stuff because we justify it's for the kids. And so we keep drinking and spending more money for the kids. Of course, I don't know what money we're going to be spending this time because, like I said, our little sweetie pie angels over there has cost us a small fortune. So, any bees. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that on Sunday. I'll put a link to Smile in the description below. It's more localized. It's more for DC here in the area, but yeah, it's just a wonderful program. Highly recommend it. And that's it. Yeah, I got tired this week. I haven't been running as much. I've been running every other day just because I'm dragging ass right now. Could just be because the season changed. Now we're in fall. Could be the impending doom all around us all the time. All my coworkers are like, well, I have a job to go to next week. Because yet, every year, the Congress holds our government hostage. God, I'm just so tired of this BS. Anyhow, I don't pay attention to the news. I don't have any news, but yet I hear it in the peripheral whenever I log into our morning meetings, I hear stuff. So it's just depressing. What am I supposed to do about it? I know they keep preaching one person makes all the difference, but I mean, with 8 billion plus people on the planet, really? It's just not worth the fight. I guess when you're in your late 40s, just nothing's really worth the fight anymore. Just like whatever. Nothing I can do about it. Let those passionate 20-year-olds that are ready to make change go forth and do so. All right, well, that's enough of my ranting about really nothing. But you did learn, don't use CO2 cartridges when making your own homemade whipped cream. Smile is a wonderful program. Got to do it. And don't piss away your money on pet insurance. It doesn't really matter. They won't cover anything, and you'll still spend an obscene amount of money to save your little fur babies because they mean more to you than most people. Okay.